Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone.
My name's Tamika, and today I'm going to be sharing the Taboo Book Club announcement with you all, and as per usual, I'm also going to give you a couple books within this trope that will, you know, kind of, if you really love our book club pick and you decide to marathon through the whole series and you're just looking for more, these are some romances that are also on my TBR that I want to get to, so I'm going to share them with you. If you get to them before me, let me know which ones to prioritize. Let's hop on into it, but first let's go ahead and say that the Taboo Book Club is Reverse Harem this month, which is very exciting, and I'm really excited to read because we are reading one of my favorite books in the entire world for this trope, and that is First Comes Blood by Lilith Vincent. Now, y'all knew this was happening. I made an excuse to make Brianna Hale one of our book club picks, so obviously I had to do the same with Lilith Vincent because she is my favorite author right now. I actually like her more than I like Brianna because she just gets darker than Brianna, which is fine. Lilith Vincent is Brianna's pen name, so y'all knew this was coming. This trilogy is really dark. We do have a 17-year-old who is promised to one of these 4 mafia men on her 17th birthday, and on her 18th birthday she ends up getting into an arranged marriage with one of them. It is a reverse harem. There are 4 different ones. They are mafia mob boss types, and there is some darker themes. We have some coercion and a little bit of dubious consent with some of the things that happen to her, and you know, nothing happens like physically until she turns 18, but there's a lot going on in here. There's gunplay, there is knife play in the series, and blood play in the series. It is absolutely one of my favorites, and it is so good. So I do highly recommend that you read it. I do have a preferred gentleman in this harem, so. Also, I cannot do this without my lovely co-host, which my lovely co-host this time around is Michae. I am so excited that she is going to be my co-host. This sweet little bean is just the cutest, and I feel like she's gonna be the perfect co-host because she reads a lot of dark romance. She reads a lot of taboo romance. She reads a lot of banned romances. She is made for my book club. You know what I'm saying? So we are gonna be having Michae on to be my co-host. We don't know exactly which time we are going to have the live show, but I will keep that updated in the Discord so you all will know if you're a part of that. Also, I will be posting it on my YouTube channel, so you will see it at some point whenever I get the finalized time and date and have it scheduled, so you all will see that. So make sure you have your notifications turned on so that you can see when that does go live. So let's talk about some other books that you can read. I'm gonna go through these kind of quickly because I don't know a ton of information about all of them, but I do have quite a few that are really high on my list. So let's talk about them. First of all, we have The Death Club, and this one is a enemies to lovers. It's a slow burn with a tragic past, and it's hate to love, obviously. We do have trigger warnings in this one for death, torture, kidnapping, human trafficking, and attempted rape. Now, do I know anything else outside of this one? No, but you tell me those trigger warnings and I am in. That sounds like something super dark and super up my alley. This one is a duet, so there are 2 books in this series, and there's really not a ton in the synopsis, so I'll just read it to you really quickly. This is from the same author as the Zodiac Academy, so I'm expecting good things on this, but the first book does say, I'm a broken toy. I'm the daughter of destruction, born of violent acts of violence and brutal designs. No one ever wanted me until they did. We do have a serial killer, a tortured man who keeps her locked in the basement, and a wicked sinner that she abandoned whenever she ran from her past. So they all 3 kind of come together to make up this harem. So the next one on this list is called In Trouble. This one is a Omega and Alpha, so this is a Omegaverse kind of romance, which I've not read a ton of, but when I have read Omegaverse, I've really enjoyed it. I just kind of love the alpha dynamic and the obsessiveness that comes with an Omegaverse book. So I'm excited for this one. I can't tell you a ton, but I will read you the description on this one. It says, 1 Omega, 4 Alphas, and 1 hot mess. I love alphas, I love the chase, I love the seduction, and I love, well, you get the picture. The problem is I'm too much for 1 alpha to handle. I'm a mouthy, disobedient, and sassy as hell, and I won't be pinned down, and I certainly won't be claimed. But that isn't going to deter this pack, a wealthy, charming, and in need of my help. These men are determined to steal my heart, and maybe more than 1 alpha is exactly what it's going to take. And this is a standalone, only 1 book, in Kindle Unlimited, about 314 pages. So I am extremely excited for this one because I feel like this one is going to work perfectly for me. It's not too long, it is not too many things happening in the story, and it's exactly what you sign up for. It's a one and done. I cannot wait to get into that one. I could not do a video like this without mentioning some monster romances, because I feel like monster romances have just taken the book world by storm lately. And I'm specifically one of the people who have not completely dived into monster romances, but I really want to. So let's talk about Found by Her Monsters. This is a reverse harem and it is a duet. So there's 2 books in this one, which I do prefer a duet over a trilogy. I will be the first one to tell you that. I do prefer a duet over a trilogy any day of the week, especially if it is a reverse harem story. This one is 351 pages for the first book. So we're looking at about a 600 and some page story, which is, you know, not too bad. Again, I can't tell you a ton about this other than this is a paranormal monster romance duet. It's dark. It's very dark romance. So I'm going to read you just a little bit of the synopsis. What if I could make your worst nightmares a reality? When I was 5, they told me I was cursed. When I was 10, they accused me of killing my entire pack. When I was 15, I ran away in hopes of escaping my past. I left everyone behind. The goddess of darkness was murdered by the goddess of light, and I'm up next on the chopping block if my partner with the monsters to reveal my hidden secret within me, and all the creatures of the dark perish, including the men I love. It's time for me to unlock who I really am, the heir to the throne of shadows. So exciting, very interesting plot we have going on there. I think that one is going to just really work for the premise, because I don't know about you all, but I just thrive. I thrive with a like found new reality kind of situation. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. So I cannot wait. Okay, I can't wait. This next one is called Owned by the Lost Boys. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of get the feeling this is a Peter Pan like retelling, and that wouldn't be the first time that I've gotten obsessed with a reverse harem Peter Pan retelling. So I'm not 100% sure. That's what I'm kind of thinking it's going to be because of Lost Boys. You know what I'm saying? So this one, so far as I can tell, it is 1 book. And if it is a 1 book situation, I'm in. I'm so in. This is 360 pages. This is available in Kindle Unlimited, and it says that they say they saved my life even though I never saw them do it. So this is a dark standalone reverse harem. It has male scenes, male scenes, and has killing, blood, and a lot of kink. So I'm kind of thinking we're gonna have some blood play in there, just from that idea. So this is about 4 dudes who end up saving her. They're called the Lost Boys, and they're a branch of a family that rules everything in the city where she grew up. They're bad guys in every sense of the word, and they don't care who knows it. So it looks like they save her, and in order to repay that debt, she has to become theirs and be owned by them. And sign me up. I'm in. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm in. So right on the same lines, we have another monster romance. This one looks so good. I cannot wait to dive into this one. Unfortunately, there is at least 2 books. I don't know if it's going to be two books or 3 books or what we're going to do, but we have at least 2 books in the series. This is a monster reverse harem. I don't know what you want me to say other than that. It is a reverse harem with protective, possessive, psychotic monsters. The monsters own my world and now they own me. There are 2 roles for a human. Either you're a monster's pet or you're dead. When I'm ripped from my family and the resistance of age 18, I think my life is over. One second, I'm fighting against the monster who enslaved us for years, and next I'm on stage waiting on my bid for the very beast I hunted and killed. So we've got a monster hunter being up for bid and falling in love with a bunch of monsters. Yes. Thank you. I am so in. I'm so in. Let me have it. Those are all of the reverse harems I wanted to share with you all today. I'm really excited to jump into these, and I'm also really excited to get to the Taboo Book Club pick, which, I mean, I've already read it, so I don't actually technically have to read it, but I can't wait to talk to you all about it. Make sure to go ahead and join the Discord if you've not yet, because we do chat over there pretty much a couple times a week. I want to say daily, but let's be honest, we don't do it daily, but we do talk a couple times a week over there. So if you want to go ahead and click the link down in my description, you can go ahead and join our Discord and come chat with us, and you get first picks at all the things happening Taboo Book Club related. So if you're still watching, go ahead and leave me a stack of books emoji down in the comments, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye everyone.
Don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future. future like